So I'm here at Chesington for a few days for my youngest daughter's birthday, and I thought, you know what? While I'm here, let me run you guys through all the everyday tech / essentials which I use on a day-to-day basis. So yeah, chill out, relax, and guys, I hope you enjoy. So look, one of my pretty much everyday essentials which I'll carry to work with me if I'm sort of going out and about with family, friends or whatnot is always this little item here, which is my crossbody bag. It's always the first thing that literally comes with me, mainly because everything that I carry with me, it has it in there, and it's just a perfect size for me, if I'm honest. It carries literally my iPad in there, my phone, keys, wallet. If I need to carry any, let's say, aftershave, a little comb, my beard and whatnot, it houses everything. A little bottle of water, literally perfect for me. I actually bought this from a company called Uniqlo, which you can get them in the UK and they're in other places around the world as well. But yeah, this is essential for me. Now, I'm not really one to carry like a big wallet around, so to have something as slim and as sleek as the Apple wallet, again, this is something that I can't live without. Can't do without it. If I'm honest, downside about it, it doesn't carry that many cards in there. Max amount of cards you can hold in it is about 3. Can put 4, but it'll be a bit of an issue if you're looking to try and like slide them out quite easily like that. And also, because it's so slim, you can't really put cash in there as well. But then again, for myself, I don't really carry like cash around with me. But I really love, like I said, the slimness of this, perfect for me. And the fact that it's MagSafe, so it clips straight to the back of my iPhone when I'm out and about, it's so good for me as well. I put it in my pocket, it doesn't feel like bulky, bulgy out my pockets or anything like that, or too chunky. It's just so small, it's just so sleek. Yeah, this has to be one of my pretty much essentials that I have to carry around with me. If I've left out without it, I'll start panicking. Put it down. So whenever I go out, I always like to have like a little bit of extra juice for my phones, mainly for my iPhone. So one thing I always like to carry around with me is my Belkin MagSafe charger. And this thing, again, I've had it for a couple months, so I'd say about 7 months now, but just really like the fact that it's so plain and simple. Nothing too over the top, which I don't think a wireless charger should be, or portable charger, let's say, should be. And I like the fact that it's not too big and bulky, and the fact it's MagSafe, just clips onto the back of my phone so easily. This one I really like because it's got a little kickstand just at the back like that, so if I ever want to prop my phone up if I'm watching content or anything like that while I need my phone charging, literally does a job for me. It's absolutely perfect. I'm sure quite a few people, you guys know Belkin as well, they do loads of different stuff for your phones, you know, cables, chargers, plugs, like the list goes on. But yeah, this MagSafe charger definitely has to be one of the essentials that I carry around with me. So yeah, if you haven't got one, look into it. The next bit of tech which pretty much goes everywhere with me, and if I'm honest, if it wasn't for this, I wouldn't be able to make content and videos for the channel. That's literally my iPhone 16 Pro. This is literally everything to me, and if I'm honest, pretty much every year Apple bring out a new iPhone, I always upgrade to the Pro models. But yeah, like I've said, this is what allows me to create all the content for the channel, short form content, long form content that you guys are watching now. And I use it pretty much as like my main personal device. I like to separate my personal life from my work life, hence why I've got work from the personal phone. But yeah, literally can't do without this, have to have it. And like you guys have pretty much discovered already, I'm within the Apple ecosystem quite a bit. So obviously iPhone, Apple Watch, iPad, MacBook, AirPods, the list goes on. So yeah, shout out to Apple. So this one's pretty much, I'd say, a new one, which I've pretty much incorporated into my, let's say, everyday essentials or everyday like tech carry or whatnot. And it's a bit of an old one as well. And that is the Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 6. I've had it for about, I'd say, 2 weeks now, and slowly but surely, I'm actually really starting to like this more and more and more. Normally, my secondary phone is Pixel 9, which a few people know already, which has been my daily for the past, I'd say, 6 months or so, alongside my iPhone. But this Z Fold 6, I mean, yeah, wow. Really started to fall in love with it a lot. And I mean, this is the 6 from last year. Obviously now we've got the 7. I'm excited to get my hands on it to see what it's like. I didn't think, if I'm honest, that I'd enjoy this phone as much as I did, or as much as I do, as I am now. Because if I'm honest, I'm not really that much into Samsung, but yeah, I've really started to enjoy this. Work-wise on it, like if I've got to open any work documents, it's absolutely perfect for me. Saves me time having to go get my MacBook or jump on my computer on my days off. You can just open it up and, you know what I mean, get into any work programs or work files and able to view it properly on like a larger scale, on a larger screen. Sorry. Really solid phone. Really solid phone. And yeah, I'm slowly but surely starting to wonder if I should just completely make the jump from Pixel to Samsung now and have this as my like main secondary phone. But there is a part of me that, yeah, Pixel it's still got a place in my heart because I've been using it for so long. So I don't know, we'll see. But yeah, Samsung Folds, trust me, if you haven't tried one, you need to try one ASAP. They're elite. They're up there. Samsung, you know what you're doing. So yeah, I mentioned this device a bit earlier when I was talking about the Samsung phone, but the next one, which I always carry around with me, is actually my Google phone, the Pixel 9. And yeah, this one, I've pretty much used it for like the past 6 months or so. So it's been like my main sort of secondary phone, which got a lot of work contacts in there. Use it for like my work emails and pretty much getting work stuff done on there. But having this phone and like even the feel of it, having it in my hand. I remember the first time I got it, I was like, wow, it really feels like an iPhone. And it reminds me of an Apple device. Like even the picture qualities themselves, I'd say the pictures on here, they're pretty much the closest to like an iOS device or to an iPhone. I remember even taking quite a few pictures and showing them to my family members or friends, and they would think that the pictures that I've taken are from my iPhone, when in fact they're from the Google. So for me, that's a positive, you know. Again, love the simpleness of this, love the design of it as well. And the main reason why I went for Google originally over Samsung was because I didn't want to get too heavy into Android. Like for me, I feel like Samsung Android is very deep, very heavy. Whereas a Google one, it obviously is Android, but it's almost like a light switch. And you're able to sort of like learn and grow with it as well, which for me I've had the pleasure of doing, and yeah, I've really come to like Google phones. If I'm honest, I wasn't too keen on them since Google's launched. I've always sort of like looked at them and taken like a step back. But yeah, I'd definitely say, as much as I'm an iPhone fan now, or have been an iPhone fan over the past couple of years, I'm a Google fan now for sure, and I can't wait to see what they're going to do with the new Pixel, which should be coming out soon, or should be out depending on when this video is posted, which will be the Pixel 10, and that I'm hoping to get my fingers on. But yeah, this one always got to go everywhere with me. This one, really easy one, and I'm pretty much wearing it at the moment on my wrist. It's my Apple Watch Ultra 2. This one, can't go anywhere without it. Pretty much always wearing this all the time. And if I'm not wearing it on my wrist, I do feel quite strange and quite odd because I'm so used to having it with me. But yeah, essentially it's just a representation of my iPhone. You know, if I can't get to my phone or can't gain access to my iPhone, then I know my Apple Watch is going to ping me any missed calls, any messages, alert me of any calls that are coming through, and I can answer them straight from here. Obviously control my music from here with what I'm listening to, stop, fast forward, rewind, and yeah, as well as that, I'd say the fitness things on there, that you're able to do. I love it. You can able to track your fitness, your calories, heart rate, and obviously set little fitness, let's say, not trackers, but fitness workouts. You know, if you're doing like traditional weightlifting, outdoor running, cycling, it tracks all them sort of things as well. Now, I know for most people, they'll say that the size of it is actually quite big, which, if I'm honest, I do think it's quite a chunky and a big watch, but I've grown just to get used to it. So for me, that like chunkiness and bigness, I've sort of just got over it. I almost feel for me it's just the perfect size. Like the fact that it's so big doesn't bother me anymore. But I'd say obviously before I had one and I saw it on people's wrists, that was one thing that always stuck out to me like a sore thumb. I was like, wow, that looks quite large, that looks quite big. Now, no issues at all, no problem, love it. And yeah, again, this watch, I can't go anywhere without it. Has to always be with me every single time. Right, last one that's up on the list is my AirPods Pro 2. These ones are essential. I don't use no other headphones apart from these AirPods. Again, simple, small, nothing that's bulky, nothing that's too big. It's just straight to the point. And again, it's what within the Apple ecosystem with everything I'm using. So my iPhone, my iPad, my watch, my MacBook M1 Air. It's just straight to the point. I'll tell you an experience that I recently had where these actually came really clutch. I actually lost a bit of hearing on my left ear recently, and I'm not sure if many of you guys are aware, but with the AirPods Pro 2s, they actually have a feature in there where it tests your hearing as if you was to go to like a audiologist, and once it tests your hearing, it lets you know how much hearing you've lost out of the air, and then what it does, it turns your AirPod, or whichever air has lost that hearing, to a hearing aid. So whenever you put your AirPods in, the air which has lost, let's say, that amount of hearing from it, it tweaks it and turns it into a hearing aid for you, so you're able to hear a bit better. It enhances your sounds around you once you've got that AirPod in, which for me, it helps so much. Because at the time where I lost a bit of hearing out of my ear, I was so worried. I started looking into like actual hearing aids, and my gosh, the price for them are crazy expensive. Like in the thousands of pounds. I literally started sweating and panicking, like, oh my god, how am I going to afford this and whatnot? But this has helped through that like transition and through that period of my life so much. Grateful to God that my hearing is back now and everything's all good. But these came in so clutch. I don't know how pretty much I would have survived if it wasn't for these. If I'm honest, it's not to say that I had both in all the time, because obviously when I'm at work, I can't have walking around with headphones in my ears, or you know what I mean. People see with headphones in my ears, but luckily, explained situations to my managers. They knew the situation what it was as well, and they understood what these were able to do. So I was able to just use just the one AirPod in my ear, and it just enhanced the sound to the point where I just felt like I was like level and balanced. Everything was normal again. Definitely recommend. And yeah, again, like I said, has to go with me, has to be with me everywhere I go. Literally don't use any other AirPods or headphones apart from these. So yeah, and yeah, that's pretty much it. That's literally all my, I'd say, essentials that I carry around with me when I'm traveling, or you know what I mean, everyday day-to-day life. In the future, if anything updates, I'll definitely do like another video like this and show you guys, and you know what I mean, it'll be something fresh, something new for you to see, and see how things have changed from what I'm currently using now as like my everyday essentials to what is my then everyday essentials in the future. So I'll definitely get that recorded for you guys, and again, another video for you guys to watch. But yeah, hope you all have enjoyed. If you're new, make sure to subscribe, hit the button somewhere down there on that side. Like, share, and yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next time.